With hip number 1 is A.B. Robinson. Number 2 is Alice Burgin. Number 3, Megan Dixon. Number 4, Bridget Humphrey. Number 5, Izzy Girardi. Number 6, Monique Goldsworthy. Number 7, Georgie Purcell. Number 8, Bernadette Williams. Number 9, Jemima Russell. Number 10, Emma Hogan. Number 11, Amy Bunnage. Number 12, Catriona Bisset. And rounding it out with lucky number 13, Georgia Hansen. So an absolutely loaded field here, and it's going to be so interesting to see how these ladies go for the first race of 2021.
So we're probably expecting a bit of a race here tonight. A test of the wheels for a bunch of these athletes, maybe rather than a time trial, although the spread of seed times is quite broad, so we would expect to see some of the middle athletes in the field, maybe some of the athletes towards the back, get a bit of a good race. I know the first opportunity for some of these younger athletes to race an A race here at Milers Club as well, so maybe massive opportunities for some PBs for some of these younger athletes, but maybe towards the front of the field. As we can see, everyone is already quite bunched up as they're led around by Megan Dixon from Deakin, Catriona Bisset from Melbourne Uni just on her outside, our 800-metre national record holder.
Yeah, and so the ladies are going to be beautifully bunched. They're looking extremely comfortable there. That's Alice Burgin at Box Hill, just at the back of the pack with Isabel Girardi. So they're nicely bunched from there, 51 through the first 300. And you're right, that is Megan Dixon leading us now, Catriona Bisset on the outside and Georgia Hansen on the outside of that. So they're all just going to feel it out for the first lap. Nobody looks like they really want to be the one at the front, but it is Megan Dixon who's found herself there. So she's going to lead them through the first lap in about 69 seconds. So the pace is definitely at a comfortable one. Catriona Bisset looking extremely smooth just on the outside.
Georgia Hansen just right in the mix as well. I believe she has the highest seeded time coming into the night. And Tuck just on the inside, probably in a great position there if she can get out of the boxed-in position. A bit later on is Jemima Russell in the all-black. She was my early pick for a great race tonight. Let's see how she goes.
I will say I've spent a lot of time training with Georgia Hansen, and she's looking extremely fit right now. She looks so comfortable on the outside, a world junior athlete as well a few years ago. So she's just going to shadow Catriona Bisset. And on the inside still is Megan Dixon of Deakin. So she has not gone anywhere. The rest of these ladies all nicely bunched up. Just on the back of the leading pack there is Georgie Purcell with hip number 7. So they're going to come through 700 metres, 2:03. So extremely smooth, and they're all looking very comfortable. They're all looking like they can hold this pace for a little bit longer. And we're going to see who's going to be the one to break it up. Izzy Girardi through now, so the rest of the field through. And as they start now to extend, Georgia Hansen creeping up quietly, 2:22 on the clock.
So that is around or just under your 4:30 pace, about 4:25, which is the PB of only a handful of these athletes in the field, Georgia Hansen being one of them, Megan Dixon being another who's around that under 4:30 mark. Amy Bunnage just right up on their heels, sitting in third position or up on the shoulder of Dixon, one of these younger athletes that I was talking about, getting an opportunity to race in the A race, although she has done a couple of times before. She still is one of the youngest in the field, still at high school.
Here it comes now. Georgia Hansen, she has now broken up the field. There's a race of 3, about a 20-metre gap back to Catriona Bisset there, leading the other pack. But Georgia Hansen looking extremely smooth, going through the rhythm now as she starts to come up to the bell. You're absolutely right. Amy Bunnage, an athlete who sort of exploded in the Vic Milers Club last year, she's on her corner. So 3:15 at the bell. Let's see what they can go through with Megan Dixon, our early race leader. She's dropped about 5 metres off, but it's Bunnage now. She says, I've had enough. Georgia Hansen, you've had it too easy. Let me make it a race of it. So they're going to come with 300 metres to go, and Hansen's going to respond. She will not surrender the inside of the track. Bunnage, though, she's not going anywhere either. So now they start to work through. 2:50 to go, Mick, and it's Hansen leading, but Bunnage right on her outside.
Absolutely. It's a race of 2. In third position, Megan Dixon. She is one of the athletes there I was going to keep an eye on tonight. She has been training hard up at Falls Creek. Still heading for a solid time tonight, but just fading from these other 2 athletes right now is Georgia Hansen. Her class is showing just, well, class and her race experience as she just edges away from Amy Bunnage from Mentone. So it is Georgia Hansen coming into the front straight, 4:04, 4:05. She's probably heading for a time of about 4:20, which is about 5 seconds off her PB. Still a very strong run in a tactical race. Amy Bunnage, massive finish from Amy Bunnage. Catriona Bisset finishing strongly behind them as well. So it will be a 4:19, 4:20 for the first 2 girls in Georgia and Amy Catriona Bisset in third position, about 4:25. Megan Dixon right there as well. Amy Robinson, Jemima Russell.
Well, I'd love to know
Bernadette
where
Williams.
that's at. Amy Bunnage's PB, because I reckon she's come through in about 4:20 there.
She had a big smile on her face when she crossed the line, and her PB listed was a 4:29, so that is huge.
She has blown it out.
That's
of
what
the
you call
waters.
breakthrough performance
That
from
is a
Amy Bunnage
breakthrough.
from Mentone.
Fantastic racing.
Huge, and strong finish as well from Catriona Bisset, coming in third position as well in the low 4:20s. Was sort of back in the field a little bit, but yeah, that strength that she's got just showed in the later stages.
Big shout out to Alice Burgeon as well, who's been training extremely hard with Stephen Deneen. So I'm hoping that she's run a big PB because she really deserves it, as do all of these ladies. They all